there, all you random YouTube viewers. Let's talk about PE class for a few minutes. So for anyone who might not be from around here and have a different structure of PE, we had co-ed classes and regular PE classes had a lot of sports and a lot of running. Just a grouping of both of them. Two things that I don't do. I am so unfit. Like, I know I don't look it, but you get me running or actually just walking uphill, I will start dying. So this brings us to the start of me telling you about grade 8. Now grade 8, I was put in a class with a couple of my friends who are also lazy. Bad for the PE teacher, good for us. We're those people that just did really random stuff, like we brought a Snuggie, and then fit all three of us into the Snuggie, and just ran around a few blocks for the run in the Snuggie. I'm pretty sure we failed that one. Another time, we hid some Harry Potter cloaks and whatnot underneath our gym shirts. So we go out and start our run in what's seemingly our normal clothes to our PE teacher, and we come back wearing these Harry Potter costumes. This wasn't near Halloween, we were just doing it. I don't really understand where our minds were going with that, but it was pretty fun at the time. I also printed out some Quidditch rules for Muggles and gave it to him in a duotang. It was nicely presented. Never played Quidditch. I'm still very upset about that. So, grade 11. See, now, it's optional, but you have to do some sort of physical activity in either grade 11 or grade 12, and there's no way I'm going into personal fitness. That's just straight up running. No. There's just no faking me doing anything at home. They would just know that I'm not doing anything at home and that I'm faking all of my write-ups. So into normal PE class I go, except for since it's optional, I'm one of the only girls in that class. There's two girls, me, one other girl, and this other girl, she was way into PE, and then all these grade 11 to 13 guys. And I was the only person in that entire class that did not want to be there. They were like, yeah, we get to be in a class in which it's optional, so that means everyone in this class is going to want to be here. Except for Amanda. They figured out pretty quickly that I could not play very well. I played moderately well in basketball, but no other sports. Except for dodgeball, bashball, and man tracker. Dodgeball, mostly just because they were aiming at the other guys and I just wasn't a priority, so I would just end up being one of the last people there, and the only times I actually got out was when I tried throwing a ball to save one of my teammates because I just can't throw very well. Bashball, pretty much the same. I wasn't a priority. Also with bashball, you can just stay on the base as long as you want, so when everyone else was going and getting hit by the ball, I would just strategically go at a different time. Although with bashball, you can just keep running around and around if you're the last person. And I was the last person in a few games, and me running laps around the gym by myself, trying not to get pinned with this dodgeball, and still having to bat when I got back around. Yeah. The thing is, they could get me out while I was running by just hitting the pegs, at home, but they kept missing, so I had to just keep running. And man tracker. So, I like hiding a lot, so me and this other girl from my class, we were hiding, as I do. And she eventually gets bored, takes off. Near the end of the game, the only reason that I actually got out was because she knew where I was hiding and she came back and tagged me. Like, mate, if you're hiding with someone, you don't do that. I'm very disappointed in you. But before I got out, so I was wearing this bright red jacket. Very bad for man tracker, and I wasn't inside a log or anything, I was just on the other side of a tree, ducked down. So there's two instances during one game in which a couple of guys just ran up maybe 2-3 meters away from me, looked over top of where I was, and then just ran away to get someone else, I guess. I'm pretty sure one of them saw me, but they didn't act like they saw me, but I'm wearing bright red, you have peripheral vision, I don't understand what happened, but it ended up in my favor. I just don't understand PE class. The beep test just worst thing ever. If you guys don't know about the beep test, it's basically you start on one side of the gym with everyone just lined up, and a beep goes, and you have to make it to the other side of the gym before the other beep. And the beep just keeps getting faster and faster. It's just the worst. I would just go until I passed. Basically my entire time in PE, actually. I guess that's it for this video. I didn't really plan out it very well. I was just like, well, I need to do more videos. Here's one. I'm also really happy about this camera placement because I get to use this light, which is the brightest light in this room, but it has to be balanced above the sink, and I didn't try it before, so okay. Goodbye.